Okay, who needs stuff? Not Claude. Basically everyone is set. So this is the second set of upgrades. Lectures. Hilda. I don't know how much more she needs, but I have a feeling she needs higher axe and writing. Her writing's really bad. I'll just give it a shot. Get it as high as possible. She's still focusing heavy armor and writing. Her heavy armor's A rank. That's not a problem anymore. So axes and lances. Oh, nice. Let's give her lances for this one so she can level up that lance. Pretty sure she'll level up. Lance riding? I'm pretty sure she levels up. It's only 16 experience. Marianne. Marianne needs writing as well. Whenever I see her thing, it's so sad about it. Writing and reason. You're so good. 5 more? Leonie. What's Leonie focusing on? Authority and bow. So let's get that bow up then. No perfect? Come on. Cat? Not too worried about Cat. Sylvain. Sylvain's falling behind in experience. He's gonna be a great knight, right? So he needs to go heavy armor. Let's get his writing to A first. I'm not touching it anymore. Oh, you're so good.
Still all right.
Did he get nothing?
What? Hey.
Kind of sucks. Lettuce away. Lettuce needs the class change. I can't tell if she's close. Sedith's younger sister? Serial. Serial needs stuff too. He needs the class change because he's done. Lysithea is done. She's gonna be A+ soon. That's so crazy. Her authority is almost leveled up as well. Let's give it to Ignatz then. He's gonna need a lot more to become whatever he's gonna become. His bow is perfectly fine. His reason and his sword, those are the big ones. Oh, you're so good. Oh wow, he really is good. Ah, okay. Well, that one was actually good. Raphael's falling behind, but I think he's okay in terms of skill experience. So let's give it to Annette. She's a net. Like a fishing net. Ah. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Flade is closer to a Gremory than she is. But when you have Lysithea, do you need more? Not really. A Dark Knight would be cool, so let's focus on him a bit. I think he needs Lance. Let's get that Lance to B then. Was it Lance? I don't remember. Huh. We could do some Lance and Faith. Never mind. Just do Lance. One more point left. Cat? Car? I've got too many of these Priest Warlock classes. Let's just do Lysithea, right? No, let's do Raphael. He needs authority. He's got a lot of wasted in heavy armor as well. And reason, or faith. He got a perfect. What? Oh, 2 in a row. Huh.
Guess I need
2 perfects and 3 greats. It's actually really amazing.
Professor.
Lance and riding? Ah. Marianne? No. Oh, creepy time! He's from the north, right? Let's try this one.
Why am I here?
For me to be creepy.
Why, thank you. Hot.
Why does he have to pose like that when he's drinking tea? It's so ridiculous.
Yes. Impressive.
Overcoming weakness.
What?
Strong battalion.
Yes.
Equipment upkeep. Oh yeah.
Some people like to snack when they take a break. No willpower.
Nod. I agree. Oh yeah. Creepy.
Impressive. Impressive.
Impressive. You're so creepy.
Not bad. I dislike making eye contact when I'm talking. Even when I'm talking to you.
His voice lines haven't changed.
What? You can't be serious, Professor. Hot.
Hot. He's not even drinking.
You can't be serious.
Creepy.
You're staring at me.
Yeah, I know. Some creepy.
Oh, this tastes good. What?
Okay.
Yes.
Let's just move on.
Thanks for your hospitality. I hope you'll invite me again sometime.
Felix again? I'm gonna save these.
Here's the result.
What? Good?
Guess all that time wasn't wasted. I didn't even know I cared this much. Let's see it in action. I'm getting the hang of it.
Ooh, physics.
Practice is paying off.
I still have much to...
I always was at quick.
I've learned a thing or two from battle.
I'm finding my focus.
Alright. I have a lot of supports, right? The Byleth ones I'm just gonna skip. I don't know what's up with these. Let's try certifications first. So Lysithea, she can do it, but she's not done Bishop yet. I'm gonna have to work on that. Just bench her for a while. This is super easy. Does she get... Oh yeah, she does. Nice. Okay, good. White magic times 2 is so good. Hilda! Wait, what? Axe B and Riding B. Ah, okay. I don't like that. She needs Axe B and Riding B. What is she at now? B+. So Riding is really far away, but her Axe is okay. Leonie didn't make it. Oh, Ingrid, where is she? Ingrid can be a Wyvern now. 47%. But her better class is this one, most likely. 71%. She looks so cool. But Wyvern Lord Ingrid. She doesn't get a cool outfit. Oh, her Wyvern does, though. Look at that. Nice and blue. Blue lions. She needs Axe Flying at A. Dark Knight gets both? Whoa! That's insane. I guess I'll change her into this class. Because this is her canon class. I assume it's her canon class. Don't fail. Yay! And then later on I'll just make her a Wyvern or something.
I must continue to work hard.
Oh, finally. She looks so cool now. Cereal, what? Wait. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. What is he at? He has none of them. He can't be anything. Uh-oh. That's bad. I gotta lecture him like crazy. Lance, Axe, Flying. Lance is the easy one, so I can just lecture that one. The automatic ones will be the others, I think. Or is it the other way around? Oh, his Lance is E rank? Are you serious? Yeah, I guess I'll just continue doing this. Once they hit A rank, he should be able to class change. Even though the percentage is low. Hilda into Paladin? That's an interesting one, but not really that great. Oh, this is her canon class, I guess. It's the same outfit. Warrior. What comes after Warrior? She can't even be a Warrior. Wow. What's the Axe class? It's just Great Knight, right? So Axe B, Riding B. That's all she needs. She's so close. So next month she'll make it for sure. I'll make sure of that. But I gotta focus on experience now, so I'll probably just bench them. Violet can be a Swordmaster or Mortal Savant. That is a good class for her. But Enlightened one, it's like the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna do battles, so let's do supports first. Ingrid.
Ingrid, hello.
Yes, Claude?
Listen, I know you and I don't always get along. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry if my way of being is upsetting to you.
If anyone should be making apologies, it's probably me. I've been overly harsh toward you on more than one occasion. As you might have noticed, I'm close friends with a certain someone who has caused me no end of trouble since we were very young. You remind me a bit of him, and I think I've projected my annoyances at him onto you, at times.
You're talking about Sylvain, right? Huh. Are he and I really that similar?
Not in every regard, no. You certainly seem to treat those of the opposite gender with quite a bit more respect, for one thing.
Well now, I'll take that as a compliment.
You also speak to me in a much more amicable manner than my dear friend ever does.
Okay, I have to ask you something, but only if you promise not to show me your angry lines again. Doesn't that straight-laced personality of yours make life harder than it needs to be? I feel like there are plenty of people who'd like to get to know you better, but who are scared off by your, well, intense attitude.
Oh, really?
really. I'd say that especially applies to most of the folks you go around giving lectures to. We're all friends here, Ingrid. We all trust each other with our very lives on the battlefield. Shouldn't we try to accept each other?
You have a point.
I sure do. Besides, with a cute face like yours, I bet you could win anyone over if you just threw out a smile now and then.
Uh-oh. That's a Sylvain line.
I've got better things to concern myself with. In any case, you speak as though you know so much about wooing the masses. But I would wager that many of our classmates find it difficult to trust one as slovenly as yourself.
Oh, another lecture. I see you took my words to heart. Look, let's just call a truce, shall we? How about we agree that we could both learn something from our chat today? If you'll make an effort to smile more, I'll try my best to set a better example for everyone.
That seems like an unreasonable thing to ask of you. I wonder if you're capable of such a thing.
And it's perhaps equally wild to ask an ice block like you to melt. But let's give it a try. What do you say?
I suppose it's only virtuous to ask as much of myself as I'm asking of you. Very well. I accept your challenge.
It's probably a pre-time skip. I think the A supports are safe to do. I might as well do them then. S support? Can I do that? Kinda scared. I think you gotta choose later, right? Yeah, after the war ends. Oh, nice! Lettuce.
Nothing here.
What are you doing?
Oh, Flayn! I've just been researching the exploits of Saint Sethlene.
And why is it you're doing that precisely?
Well, painting is a hobby of mine, and I thought I might like to capture her likeness.
Well, how lovely. But how is researching her exploits necessary for painting?
If I wanted to use a statue of Saint Sethlene for my reference, it wouldn't be necessary. But that's not what I want. I wish to paint Saint Sethlene herself, looking exactly as she did when she was alive. And if I don't know anything about who she was on the inside, the image won't be true to life. So I wanted to find some hints about who she was, and that's why I've been researching her deeds.
Ah, so you were hoping to find out what type of girl she was.
Girl? Interesting way of putting it, but yes, more or less.
I see. Yes, it is all quite clear to me now.
What's happening?
Okay then. Allow me to share with you what I know of Sethlene's deeds. Long ago, in a world ravaged by war, Sethlene led a secluded life with her father, Keyhole. One day, they met Saint Zeros, who was grieved by the chaos and destruction of war. And so, the three decided to join forces.
Huh? But I thought the saints gathered following a revelation from the goddess.
At the Battle of Tailtean, they fought against the 10 elites led by Nemesis, who sought to conquer the whole world. Sethlene tended to her allies on the field of battle, until she exhausted all her strength. Then, she fell into a long slumber.
But according to legend, she used her miraculous powers to heal all of the wounded.
Nice, nice mouth moving.
Interesting story, is it not? Have you perhaps learned something new about Sethlene?
Having heard all that, I'd say she seems incredible.
Incredible? Well, I haven't heard that before. I feel certain you and I will be fast friends. Let us talk again soon.
Let us away.
Huh. Who knew Flayn was such an expert on Sethlene?
Dun dun dun. Who knew, right? Ooh, a lot of supports. I want to do this one. But let's just go in order. A, Hilda, Marianne.
Hilda? I wanted to thank you for helping me in the infirmary. I brought you these pastries. Ooh, thanks. I'll put some tea on. Have a seat. That sounds lovely. But I also wanted to apologize for always causing you such trouble.
It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Everything tastes better with friends, don't you think? I give you help, you give me sweets, we have a little tea party. It's a good arrangement, I'd say. I'm used to it now, so if it changed suddenly, I would feel disoriented.
I suppose if you're enjoying yourself, then it can't be that bad.
Sure, you don't seem to mind listening while I gab, so I'm enjoying myself plenty. But do let me know if I'm too boring.
No, you're not boring at all. In fact, you're, very good at talking. You're also good with your hands. You can clean and organize better than almost anyone. I envy you.
Oh, stop. I'm blushing. I'm not as great as all that. We're both a lot different on the inside than we look on the outside, don't you think?
How do you mean?
People who see you think you're so proper, but you're actually clumsy. That's why I help you, because there are some things you just can't do.
I'm sorry you always have to clean up after me.
I didn't say I hated it. In fact, you've taught me a few new techniques I can use to persuade people. Maybe I'll start imitating you a little bit. I'll do the Marianne. That sheepish, sorry, and those quavering downcast eyes. But that might not work as well for me. People would probably assume that I'd hit my head.
Oh, well...
Aw, Marianne laughing at me. So rude and yet so adorable.
I'm so sorry. I just can't help it. When I imagine you doing those things, I...
Yeah. It's rather un-Hilda-like, I'll admit. Okay, that's enough laughing.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, are you all right? That tea's hot, Marianne. Be careful.
Yes. Oh, ouch, hot.
Come on, what did I just say?
I know, I'm sorry. Ow, hot.
Oh boy, a real steady hand, that Marianne. It's nice to see her laugh. Sure, she was laughing at me, but how can I get mad when she looks so dang cute?
Was that a post-time skip support? Didn't seem like it, but it might have been. Okay, this one I'm really curious about.
Oh, Sedith! Good day to you, and farewell.
Just a moment, Hilda. How are you feeling?
Sorry? Oh, fine. I'm doing just fine.
I'm glad to hear it. I had heard that you requested a substitute for your cleaning duty due to an illness.
You really do know everything, Sedith.
Just prior to that, you also asked for someone to take your place with table setting. I believe that was due to a wrist injury. It was not too serious, I hope.
Ah, you heard about that. The wrist is all healed up, thank you.
I seem to recall also that you declined to participate in a mock battle. That was due to a headache, yes?
Mock battle during a war.
I have a very fragile body, you see. It's so kind of everyone to make accommodations.
Indeed. It is a great friend who offers to help without complaint. See that you treasure such friends, and that you return the favor.
Of course! Well then, I should really be...
By the way...
Was there something else you wanted?
It so happens I am on my way to the chapel to offer my prayers. Would you care to join me?
Oh no, I wouldn't want to intrude. I've already offered up all my prayers for the day.
Marvelous. We must always remember to give our thanks to the goddess. It is essential that we offer our prayers to her each day, that we reflect on our deeds and strive to live as she would want us to live. For the goddess sees all that we say and do.
Oh,
you will excuse me.
Of course. Goodbye now. How is Sedith so scary? It feels like he can see right through me. I guess that's his way of saying stop being lazy. I wish he'd just scold me outright. This is precisely why I try to avoid him.
That was pretty scary. Holy crap, Sedith. Terrifying. I gotta do more of this. Alright, let's figure out what this is. I think this is pre-time skip too.
Ah, Cyril. Cleaning again, I see.
Hilda, you're in the way. Move it.
I'm supposed to refill the horse's water troughs, but I can't find the buckets. I was told that they'd be in the usual place. What's the usual place?
Maybe you'd know where that is if you did your job sometime.
You know, Cyril, I don't want to interrupt you while you're cleaning, but...
Come on, the buckets are over near the wall, where they always are, because I put them there.
Okay. Thanks for your help. You're pretty strong. I bet you're tired, though. Come on, let's rest a bit.
Okay, just for a minute, though. I got more work to do.
I'm not a fan of awkward silences. Anything interesting happen lately?
Figured you were the one with something to say. Quiet don't bother me.
I need an interesting topic for this letter I'm writing to my brother. I'm stumped.
Your brother write to you a lot?
Constantly. Yeah, he must be bored. He's always going on about how worried he is for me. What's worse, if I take too long to reply, he gets more worried and writes more about it.
Write about your life, maybe. You know, stuff like, I got real lazy again today. Or maybe, can you believe I still don't know where they put the water buckets?
Oh, passive aggression.
You're mean. Do you really think that little of me?
You're a lazy gal who gets people to do her work for her. I never knew anybody like that in Elmira.
Oh, really? So Lady Rhea isn't the only difference between Fodlan and Elmira after all?
I don't like comparing Lady Rhea with you, but I figure you're right. You know what's real weird? Nobody seems to mind picking up your slack. Even me.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing worth repeating. Anyway, I gotta get back to work.
He's such a diligent boy. I don't think I've ever seen someone from Fodlan work that hard. Oh, hang on. I never got an idea from him about what to write in my letter. Ugh. I guess there's nothing for it. Maybe I can just write about Cyril.
It's because Hilda's so pretty. Gonna do everything for her. What's the support? Oh, right, that one. Oh, this one's a good one. Orc time.
Flayn, what's that you're hiding?
Oh no, my surprise is spoiled. I had brought some fruits for you to cut up in addition to the firewood. I thought some variation might prove amusing.
No, I'm not doing that again. I've got better uses for my sword than chopping up fruit and firewood.
I cannot imagine what could be better than chopping fruit.
Chopping up my enemies.
You say that as though you have many enemies. So you would rather chop people than firewood, is that it?
That's not how I'd put it, but a blade's purpose is to kill. To chop wood, use an axe. To chop food, use a knife. It's simple.
Surely it is not forbidden to use your sword for other things, like chopping fruit. Swords that cut inanimate objects are serving a much finer purpose than those that cut living beings.
What a noble sentiment. But without a blade to cut down your enemies, you cannot win.
Magic.
Those who are weak lose everything and they die. Those who are strong win and live on. I understand why you balk at bloodshed. But you must know that it has a purpose.
And what purpose might that be?
A purpose. Let's just leave it at that. I'm not in the mood to debate you. I'll continue to wield my sword, and if necessary, cut down my enemies.
He certainly is a stubborn one.
Wow, that one kind of sucked. The C support was better. That's a rare one. C being better than B. Okay, let's do Cereal and Sedith. See what this is about.
Hey, Sedith. I got a delivery for you.
Thank you, Cyril. Would you mind waiting just a moment for me to confirm the contents?
Sure thing.
All seems to be accounted for. I lack the time to handle tasks of this kind myself. I appreciate you making the effort. Is there anything I can assist you with? Do you have any concerns?
Concerns? Nah, I'm happy just working for Lady Rhea. I got a way better life now than I ever did before.
If your better life is this frugal, I have to wonder what your previous experience was like. It must not have been easy before you came to us. But you should know that is in the past now. You are young, you should be enjoying life. Do not allow your past to overshadow that. Is there nothing you desire? We will support you in any way we can.
Really, there's nothing. Except... Nah, it's okay.
Except?
I don't got anywhere else to go, and I just want to be able to stay here forever. This place Lady Rhea gave me, it's the only place I know to call home.
I will keep that in mind.
Well, I got work to do. Excuse me.
Of course. I apologize for delaying you.
Well, that was serious. Serious cereal. Okay, yeah, let's do the A supports, because they don't apparently restore the motivation anyway.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance. Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you? I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me, so I made a point to always be alone. Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for? Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her. That was my daily prayer. But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone. I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live. I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on. Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
That was kind of boring too, but at least there was closure, right? Alright, what is this one?
Finally, I notched a win against you.
Really? I must have been holding back.
True, it was a narrow victory. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past. It's like training with my brother. He always won. always, and died before I could win a single bout. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse. Yes, I suppose I did. I can never again spar with my brother, not unless he climbs out of his grave. Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength. Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against.
Me dumb.
You, obviously.
Me dumb.
I beat you this time, but when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen. It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better. I will surpass you in strength, and then I'll become stronger still. And then, when this war is over, I won't have as many chances to swing my sword. I can hardly imagine that. Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
Ah, more closure. Alright, I'll take it. At least there was some semblance of interaction. Lots of choices. One stupid one for sure, but then a bunch of okay ones, I guess. What are the battles again? Legend of the Lake and Forgotten Hero. Do these ones.